activities here in Liberia. And today I'm heading to Mamba Point to wrap up one of those businesses and move on to the next activity. So we move to Mamba Point. So when I get to Mamba Point, you guys are going to find out what it takes to be in Mamba Point. Okay, so we are heading to Mamba Point. So some people have an issue with me wearing my glasses. Okay, so since I'm going to take my glasses off, the reason I wear my glasses is because a lot of people are recognizing me and I need to put my glasses on. It is hot. So if you have an issue with me wearing my glasses, I'm so sorry guys, but I wear my glasses because it's hot, and secondly my glasses is intended to be worn. And we move, so I'm heading to Mamba Point. Okay guys, I've said this already, I'm heading over there to wrap up a very important meeting. We've been on this for weeks after weeks after weeks after weeks. So today is a wrapping up process for this very crucial deal that is about to close. This deal is about to close, so I have to go to Mamba Point to celebrate, because we move when it comes to development, we move when it comes to building, we move when it comes to business. We just move. Okay, this 2022 is a year of development. It's a year of putting structures down. It's a year of helping Liberia and Africa move forward. So I'm heading now to Mamba Point. Okay, so you guys are going to see what it takes to go to Mamba Point. That is just the drive. So yesterday I had some good okra. Okay, some good okra yesterday. Okra, but that's besides the point. Okay, the point of this life is to let you guys know. And we are wrapping up the meeting. I think I've been telling you guys about a specific project in Liberia, and it's very iconic. And so today's the last day to wrap up the meeting, because God is good and we move. Alright guys, I'm talking too much because the deal is about to close. Hello everyone, let me get back to being serious, y'all. I hope everyone's doing great. Whoever's on this live, I want to say hello. I hope you're having an excellent day here. I am still here in Liberia, West Africa, sweet land of liberty. My discoveries tells me Liberia is the richest African country. Okay, my discovery, according to my discoveries, okay, Liberia is the richest African country. To the bank, Alex, heading to Mamba Point to seal this deal. That's why I'm heading to Mamba Point. So anyway, whoever's watching, let me know where you're watching from, what you're up to this morning, afternoon, evening, day, night, wherever you are. Just tell me where you are watching from. I know, so if you are in Minnesota, I'm sure if you're in parts of the East Coast, it's after 8. So anyway, guys, I know you guys, it's super early to all of you. But we are going to wrap up this deal. But before I do all of this plenty of talking, let me show you guys the way. There are a lot of retail centers coming here on the Robertsfield Highway. So we're driving here today. We're heading to Mamba Point. Okay, you see this route right here? It goes to Marshall. So you guys who have been very curious, It goes to Marshall. It goes to, yeah, Marshall pretty much. That's all I know. We move. Oh, Mercedes right in front of me. Oh, you're watching from Alabama? Oh, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. So anyway, I'm just, heading to a place called Mamba Point. And I'm going to, for a very crucial meeting to seal a business deal. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. It's out in the building. It's a very busy market right here. Oh yeah. There's a security here. She's always calling me. Hey Angeline girl, what's up? What's up, one girl? Everybody go follow Angeline, okay? Go and follow Angeline because her channel is amazing. If you haven't already subscribed, please stop waiting and wasting your time. Go and subscribe to this sister's channel. She will tell you about building projects in Liberia, West Africa. Those who are looking to purchase a home or build a home or wherever it is as it relates to construction, please go and watch this sister's channel because we are not making building houses lazy, nor are we making construction, commercial construction lazy. We move. So we have to get gas here, guys. And I'm sounding like I'm on the radio, but I'm not even on the radio. What's up, girl? What's up? Tell these people to go and subscribe to your channel. Please go and subscribe to our channel. Even though we are here to get gas, I am encouraging all of you guys to go and subscribe to the sister channel because she don't make talking lazy. She don't make dancing lazy. She don't make laughing lazy. She don't make building houses lazy. She makes everything busy. We move. We move. Okay, so I'm excited, guys. This business deal is going to be very crucial for this country, and we move because we have to put people to work. People have to get going with their daily lives, and this iconic place have to be up to speed and moving again. And that's why I'm heading to Mamba Point, and it's very here. Do not want to put on the air because we move. So guys, all of you, okay, Angeline, what do you want them to know about your channel, girl? Do you want them to subscribe? Do you want them to share? Do you want them to comment? Please go and subscribe to the sister's channel. All right, we're getting gas. Okay, this reminds me of Oregon, Portland, Oregon. My gas is always put in my car, and I just sit there and relax myself. The same is applicable here in Liberia at Total Gas Station because we move. All right, this signature we move thing, y'all don't take it. They don't blame me though. Tell my driver to put the air on, please.
What's up,
anyway guys, oh my god, it's so hot. How's everyone doing today? Go and subscribe to Angeline's channel, okay? Go and subscribe to her channel. All right, I have a lot of construction stuff coming up. A lot of the homes that we've been building coming up. I am also going to my entertainment center. You guys are going to have an update. I am also building some fences around my properties. So I'm also getting some more land, guys. So that means we are going to continue to build wealth on this channel. If you have not already looked into investing in Africa, please do so, okay? The opportunities are just endless. I am coming back to Liberia in the next 2 months because you know what? I'm gonna start working here more full time, okay? And America will just be my visitation ground. We move with high speed. We move with this is a year of building wealth. This is a year of making impact. This is just a year of making discoveries. This is just a year of, creating generational wealth for your family. We move. But anyway, if you haven't already done so, please go and subscribe to Angeline's channel, okay? Very, very important. Very important. Very, very important. We move. Okay, so what do you guys want me to talk about? Y'all come to talk about lots of real estate. Oh, yeah. You know, when it comes to investment, real estate, it never goes out of style because everybody always gonna have a place to want to live. People are always gonna need places to rent, for commercial spaces, people to sell things. It's like real estate. So this sister is telling you how you can pull down your real estate. You know, we move. The guy is telling us some stories here. The rate is 150 if you're asking.
It's still, the rent is 150.
Yeah, I bought for me yesterday. Look at the building material store. What? The Finnish praying. Oh, the today is prayer day for Muslims. So okay, dude, why are you crashing the road like that? Anyway, it is still on because we are moving to Mamba Point. You guys are gonna see a beautiful Mamba Point by the ocean. As you guys know, I love the ocean. Go and subscribe to the sister channel, okay? Go and subscribe to the sister channel because we moved out here in West Africa. We just continue to go. Alright guys, look, we are driving to Mamba Point. If you already subscribed to Angeline's channel, give me a thumbs up, okay? Club beer, okay? Club beer. It's not a surprise to have a girl on the little ad poster, billboard, whatever you want to call it. We still move. Alright. I am also missing Liberia right now. Okay girl, you can come next month, 2 months, 3 months. I'm gonna also show you guys the food that I might be eating today. Subscribe to our channel, yo. Don't make me stretch my veins. Alright? Alright. We are driving to the great Mamba Point. We continue to drive to Mamba Point. We move the world. People are, oh, construction, roads, construction. Lots of construction though. Lots of construction. You know, one thing I know about Liberia so far, things move gradually. Things move gradually, guys. Yeah, I do. Well, I'm not. I will put that in there. Let's see. All right, let's see something interesting here, okay? Oh, I'm gonna see it in April then. All right, guys, look at the guy sitting on top of the car. Look at this guy sitting on top of the car. He is just relaxing and cruising, huh? We shall all move. Okay, those are the apartments over there. You guys, okay, they're building a mall is coming on this Robert Street Highway. So, these homes right here are going to be really situated next to the mall. So the mall is coming up here. You guys, we're gonna have a place to shop, especially some of us who live on the highway. So right here, these buildings are currently under construction. That's his business. This is poster for the mall. You see right here, it's called Shopping Mall. You guys can see that, right? I'm not making this up. I don't make anything up on my channel, guys, because we move the world. We move construction right here. A lot of construction over here on this side of town. The mall right there is coming. It's gonna be extended. Excuse me. LEC substation. LEC, yeah. Substation is gonna run all the way on the Robert Street Highway. We move. All right, so we're heading to Mamba Point, guys. You guys are going to see. Have you guys been to Mamba Point at all? Angeline, have you been to Mamba Point? If you have, then great. If you have not been to Mamba Point, then I'm gonna show you Mamba Point today, because that's where I'm having my last meeting. Before we wrap up this deal, please do not speed. I need to be safe. You also need to be safe. We move. All right, there you go, mister. And you know, they take forever before they put the signals on, so just please. Yeah. Oh, you've been there a while ago. Okay. So Mamba Point is I like Mamba Point. The time I walk through Mamba Point, I like Mamba Point. But I'm going to the hotel, and for somebody to tell me it's nice, and that's where we are having our meeting. So just enjoy the drive. Enjoy the drive as we head over there. There's no traffic at this moment. We move. We move with full speed. I have an advice for public officials of Liberia, but I'm not gonna do this video right now. I'm gonna do it at a more strategic time. I do like Mamba Point, that's true. In this whole country, there are a couple of places I can actually live in town. Why you want me to see this guy? He's engaging in dangerous stuff. He could fall and kill himself. That's just ridiculous. You don't need math to know that if you fall off this thing, you're going to kill yourself. So he just putting his life at risk. We move.
Nobody will tell me you, bro.
So we move.
Wait, take your picture.
We move. Do you think I got time for that, man? I bet yeah. We move. So anyway, my advice would follow. My advice for this country and all its leaders must follow, but not at this moment. We still move the world. Don't mind me, I don't know how to sing. Anyway, there's so much more to tell you guys. Liberia, sweet land of liberty. Have you been, Jesse? Have you been to Liberia? Are you currently in Liberia? Oh my God, my British accent is the worst, okay? Can you imagine? And when they do that, they will start yelling like, oh my God, what I do now, what I do now. No, what you do now is you're risking your life and putting other people's lives in danger. That is not cool at all. We still move. Everybody's hustling, okay? Everybody's hustling. Oh my God, coconut. Good rates. Okay, so there are a lot of interesting signs here. And let me share the street there anyway. Liberia is the richest country in Africa. Let me just tell you, I'm waiting for somebody to actually argue with me. And by riches, I'm talking about minerals and the resources in this country, abundant resources. So I would like to have somebody actually come and argue with me. I'm ready for that debate. After my discoveries, I can definitely tell you Liberia is the richest country in Africa. Okay? If you want to argue with me, we can definitely start having the debate. Because we move. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. How are you? How are you doing? How are you? It's about Becky. Liberia is a beautiful film. Of course it is. You're on point. Thank you. You got that right, Mama. How are you? Good girl. Alright, yeah, Liberia is the richest country. Okay, I have made so many discoveries since I've been here. And I am looking forward to somebody to argue with me a little bit more about that. Then we can go into the debate. And then I will present to you my facts. If you see Liberia on the surface, you'll say, well, you know, that country is a poor country. But if you look deep into the resources in Liberia, you will know Liberia is the richest country. Come on, guys. I'm waiting for the debate, though. I'm waiting for the debate.
I'm gonna get all facts.
I got my facts, though. I don't come on the channel to come talk day. I don't come on this channel just to talk empty things. I got my facts.
I'm gonna get evidence.
I got evidence. Evidence. I got my evidence. I save my discoveries. I save my advice until I will do this at a strategic time. I'm gonna have a whole panel full of information when it comes to what I'm talking about, so you guys can have an understanding that this country right here is the richest country. One of its mineral, just no half, no even a quarter of it is worth millions. We move, okay? So that panel discussion must come. So you guys don't think I'm lying. I have evidence upon evidence, upon facts, upon facts, and upon facts. We still move. Those that understand the abundant resources in this country will know what I'm talking about. Watching from Côte d'Ivoire. Bonjour, monsieur. So yes.
You are the richest man. You are the.
Oh, thanks, darling. Anyway, that's beside the point. I think, see, you think is that you're like not having credibility. I have the information, okay? I have all the evidence I need to tell you that Liberia is the richest country. That is all. That is all. Richest country in Africa. That is all. Okay? But let's go back to the street here. Ha! We move. So this car right here, interesting color, driving in front of me. Those that understand definitely know about this. I had a meeting with, many years ago, this individual from the great old United States, he's not from Africa, scratch that. From many years ago, this individual bought this little thing from this country. Little, when I mean little thing. A little, my finger says too big. My little finger too big. Little thing from this country. That little thing today now is worth $400,000. Imagine if you have a big one. We still move, we still move. That's why I would tell you this country is the richest country, and it's not just formality. And by that, I'm just talking about resources, okay? I'm not talking about who has the best roads. In fact, that's not how you measure the richness of a country. Gross domestic product laws show what a country is able to produce. So we move. So Liberia is the richest country. You guys excuse me as I have to talk to my staff. Hello? Yes? You what? What did he say? Okay. Okay, so where are the guys? Okay, you can just instruct them to go home early today if they're done. Yeah. And then please get what I asked you this morning. Alright, thank you. Bye. So guys, we move. We move, guys. Alright? We are driving to Mamba Point for a very crucial meeting. So Liberia is the richest African country by resources. Okay. So somebody said something very pivotal here. I think the person said we should target Liberia from the private sector. It's true. I 100% believe that the vast change that we want to see has to come from the private sector. And by private sector, we're not only associated with an individual person. Private sector does not equate to just an individual person. So private sector is a non-governmental involvement as it relates to whatever it is that you're trying to do. You can come as a group, forming a company, an alliance or whatever it is, you are not doing things based on, because you work in the government, or because you work in some branch of the government or whatever. You need a government influence to come and build a decent hospital to serve people. No, you can definitely work from private sector to make this country better. I've identified Liberia's problem into just two. There are two problems, and from these two problems, you can break it down to find sub problems. So when you have these two down, then you do like two different columns, and then you try to break things down into different sub issues. So one of the issue is structure. So under structure, lack of structure, or perhaps minimal structure, because if you say something is like lack of, and that becomes absolute. Okay, so structure, right? Structure and implementation, those are the two issues. So anybody doing an assessment can say, okay, let's break structure down. What does that mean? So structure can be anything from abiding by policies. Okay, if there are policies in place, who talks about those policies? Okay, then there's implementation of those policies. You see what I'm talking about? There's the implementation of the policy. So if you say there's a green light and everybody should follow that green light, right? The police at that green light should definitely allow everyone to follow the green light. Now, if I decide to cross the red light and the police officer pulls me over, and then I give the police officer $5, okay, we are now going into a different issue. Do you guys understand? So I have just analyzed this country's problem, and I understand it's just the lack of structure. Just minimal structures here. Let's see what this person is saying. I'm in Europe, Holland, and nearly everything that's going on there. Okay, yeah. Okay. Excellent. Thanks for watching. Structure. You go to, for example, I went to foreign affairs, okay? If there was a structure in place there, the moment you get to the place, you will see the requirements of what you need in order for you to go and complete your paperwork. That should be there, okay? When you get to person A, person B should do what they have to do, then they send you to person B, then C, then D, then E. But if you don't have structure, then everything becomes chaotic. Okay? So it starts with person A. If person A takes 10 hours to finish with one thing, then person B will take another 5. That leads you to 15 hours. But now, if you have the structure in place for things to be done from person A to B, C, D, then nobody's going to be spending more than 30 minutes at foreign affairs. But what the sub issue now becomes, again, listen to me carefully, guys, is if I have $20,000, for example, and you guys been standing in line for God knows how many hours, I can skip you and go and pay that money and leave you there. Okay? If the structure was there, the implementation comes back in. If the structure was there, I wouldn't be allowed to pay the $20,000 to skip all of you. Okay? It would be no. Everyone were here before you. Stand in line. Let's get things done, and you be gone. But I pay and I will leave. So now, you guys, based on this scenario, tell me where you think the problem is. Structure and lack of implementation. These are the problem. I'm telling you, if you do a process improvement, you want to see what the root cause of anything is, you go to the bottom of it and see how you can improve a process. If I was in foreign affairs right now, just for 1 month, I can improve the process, okay? But I can go there and write all these things and show you model actions, but the problem becomes implementation. Who's going to implement what has been told to them? So I just really sum everything up. But some people will say, well, Emma, people are not being paid. That's the reason why they may take the $20,000. Well, I still tell you it's a structure issue, because you know why? Okay. If you had a structure, a salary structure, oh God, you had a salary structure, the person who works at foreign affairs, if they're getting the money per month, and not after 3 months, okay? And it's within daily living range, okay? To be quite fair with you, statistically showing that person is really not going to take much from you, because you know why? There's a consistent flow of income. There's a consistent flow to meet their needs, and blah blah blah. As we all know, unemployment equal high crime rates. This thing is not rocket science, okay? The more people are not working, the more you see them looking for the daily living, okay? So structure, salary structure, and all of these things still equate to everything I'm telling you as far as problems, okay? Now, the surprise around. All right, you come in as a private company. It starts from top. It starts from, these are the policies, and you have to implement your own policies. That starts with staff, okay? Let's just give an example. If you say everybody goes to work at 9 o'clock a.m., that's a structure you've already put in place. And now, people going to work at 9 o'clock a.m. has to be an implementation strategy. You have to make sure people who are within that policy limit have to follow that 9 a.m. policy. You are implementing, you are showing it, everybody doing the same thing. But if you say, you know what? Well, yeah, exactly. Integrity, all of those things, all listed under. And that's why I said sub issues. You know what I mean? Okay, very important. If you say everybody goes to work at 9 a.m., it must be within your policy handbook. Okay? So if John Paul keeps going to work at 11 o'clock and 11 o'clock, and you keep saying that's okay, and that's okay, that's okay, and then maybe John join you and start going to work at 12 o'clock and 12 o'clock and 12 o'clock, and you don't have structure anymore because you have not implemented your own timeline that you give. So, I just sit here and I just move around and I just observe. I'm like, the people in place, the people at high managerial positions are doing the same thing. So why me, who is an assistant, have to even listen to you? You are doing the same thing. Somebody go to the counter to have a service, and you are on the phone talking to this person, talking to this person, talking to this person. You are the manager.
Yeah,
it just creates chaos. My other staff is calling me.
Hold on.
I'll show you the road. Hello? I'm okay. How you doing? That's good. What's up?
Okay.
Okay. Early morning, yeah. They're going to keep mine tomorrow evening. But it's still on that side. It's heading to that side. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. So wait. So what the Wolokoli say? Wolokoli, is he still going to be there? Okay. So he wants to go there tomorrow evening. And the other person said what? Okay, yeah, he got to be there early. Okay, thank you, Amanda, for letting me know, okay? I didn't get any information about Mambu. I didn't get information about Mambu. You only sent Francis information. You didn't send the other information. About Mambu, una place that you did today. Yes. Oh, I didn't watch the whole thing. I think you're gonna do it separately because you don't want to send other people information together. It's okay. I will watch it again. Okay, that's fine. Okay, thank you for the communication. All right, if anything, just keep me posted, okay? All right, thank you. Bye bye. All right, guys. So as we were discussing here about the issues here in this place, it has to come from up, okay? So as a private sector person, for me now, I really don't want to go into Liberia's politics, really, because if I get into Liberia politics, I will get really frustrated and I'll pack my bags and I will be heading right back. But no, I'm speaking more from a private sector perspective here. And in order for a private sector to change things here, that private sector person must be the head, okay? You must lead your organization and you should set examples. Because if you don't, you are going right back to the public, you know, to how it is in the government and all this other stuff, and it's just, it won't be good. So how we change things around is to start with ourselves, okay? We start with ourselves. You implement your policies, okay? You give training, okay? Because some people are not really used to these things. So you have to constantly train people, educate people on things, and you set the example. Just yesterday, okay, I went to my entertainment center over there, and I was helping my security to take some stuff inside. He said, "Boss lady, why are you taking stuff inside?" And I said, "What's wrong with me taking stuff inside? You know, like, what's wrong with that?" The more I'm able to help, they speed up the work. So what's the point? You know, why do I have to just sit there under the air condition and the poor man keep taking stuff inside? If I have the strength, I can help, you know? You have to start this with yourself, okay? If you want your staff to be early to work as an organization, a company here, or wherever you are, you'll be the first person there. It's just a common sense thing. So if you don't want people to be talking too much when they're addressing customers, you as the owner have to show the same example. It's not, oh, because it's my company, because it's my business, so now I can do anything. No, it does not give the right example, and that's the reason why structurally things are not going well, because the people who are in charge are doing the same thing. You go to a counter, somebody's on their phone talking to their boyfriend, talking to their girlfriend. Who you think the assistant's not going to do the same thing? You are not setting an example. This Mercedes in front of me. Hee hee ha. We move. We're at Congo Town back road. So you guys who know Congo Town, we'll soon be in Mamba Point. We'll soon be there. So you guys continue to watch, okay? We continue to move. So I look forward to having a discussion with some of you. Some of you are interested in getting on the panel to really talk about these things. And as for me, honestly, talking about things is nice. Talking about things can be very good. But for me, action speaks really louder than words. So if you got solutions to some of these issues here that I have talked about, as a private sector person or entity, how can we all contribute to Liberia's development from a private sector perspective and actually put things into action? Anybody can sit down all day and talk things, I right here can sit down all day and talk things, but if I'm not putting things into action, it's not very effective, and these are the conversation I really avoid myself from getting into when people just want to talk things. How can we come together? This is part of the reason we even have the Burraville community. It goes beyond just building our individual houses, but we are going to, brainstorming ideas how we can all contribute in different ways. Financial literacy. How can we be financial literate in order for us to not just build houses, but see how we can benefit the communities that we want to have, So guys, I would love to, if you're interested in being a part of this panel, please just type yes. I will read your comments. I would definitely send you guys an invite when we're having this panel discussion, and then we see how best we can all implement. Okay, part of my my studies and all of what I've done during my graduate program, process improvement. I went to an emergency room in California, and I really did a whole process improvement for the whole emergency room. Like, that's my area. So when I go to these businesses and I just see things that just or just these agencies, I see things are slow. It's just a whole improvement thing that have to do there, and implementation must follow. Really, that's what it is. But we only will do that from the private sector, because for me, I'm not really interested in government anything at all, because then I will only seek my own interest. We move. Congo Town back road. Let me read the comments here, as you guys are writing comments here. We should continue to educate ourselves and the people around us. Absolutely. Hello there. Yes, we start with ourselves. We have to start with the head before the rest of the body. This is why this platform is so important, and we're making a difference, showing, explaining different issues. Exactly. And someone like Angeline, who talks about, you might not think, okay, her issues or what she's discussing is not big, but it is, because integrity comes into play. Honestly, integrity is such an important characteristics to have. Something, if you just are a dishonest person all the time, and you don't even think about what you put out there, and just fooling people and just lying to people and all this stuff, that's fine temporarily, but eventually it's going to catch up with you. So, and then you're not really making the change that you want to see. Everybody wants to see, this place. People come over here all the time though.
Lagoon.
Lagoon. The Calabash right here, guys.
They won't post that. They won't take it down.
Yeah, they won't take it down because there's a maintenance issue is another thing in this country, but that's a solved issue. But what kind of driving is this? Anywho, I look forward to having this panel discussion. We're going to be Mamba Point soon. Angeline talks about real estate development. She talks about how you can go about things, on her channel. Some of us here on YouTube talk things, whatever. We are making a difference, whether gradually or on a large scale, the difference is still being made. That's which is very, very crucial. Let's see, a very wise customer. Thank you, absolutely. I always say customer service is very important here, but customer service is an addition to some of the sub issues, a lack thereof. Here, maintenance is another issue. Maintenance and sustainability is another issue here. People are just okay with just setting up things, and one day at a time it just doesn't work. It's so many things we must really take care of here, actually. And from private sector perspective, I look forward to having a conversation with some of you guys on this channel to see how we can all contribute, and if we can really have an issue with risk management in this country here, it will help. I spoke with somebody who's supposed to be in charge of, environmental protection, whatever, EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, and I said, so then what are you guys doing about waste management here? They couldn't even give me any good information about it. Like, really, you are supposed to be in charge of such? Like, you can give me if you can give me concrete details about where and how you guys convert waste, if that's even something. Like, you can't give me any single thing that will make information that will make sense. So you guys who want to be in the private sector, let me know how we can really find solutions to waste management problems in this country. Okay, I've been really working on it. I've been reaching out to people in Los Angeles over there, trying to go to some sites when I get back. By the end of the day, me as an individual cannot do all of that, so I'm going to be counting on you, my private sector family, to see even if we start with community or city, town, then we move forward to something else. We really need to think about this. Health comes to play when when you don't clean after yourself, or you don't have proper waste management, disposals, all of these things. Like, you are messing with your own health. And that's why some of you guys say, oh, I had this friend, I had this family, they just died. Well, you don't even know their health status. First of all, you don't know their health status. You don't know where these people are putting their trash. You don't know where they're eating. All kinds of stuff, So let us see how we can all contribute. So this is supposed to be foreign affairs.
That's the ministerial complex.
Foreign affairs, sorry. I like ministerial complex. I'm so sick of foreign affairs that I think everything is foreign affairs. Because I went over there last time, and it was the absolute worst. Okay? But I don't want to talk about this stuff right now. I'm going to talk about this stuff when I'm ready to talk about it. It's just a simple issue that requires a simple solution. Okay, but they make it so big that people over there leave their houses, go over there early morning. These people stay in line for hours just for somebody who just get there. Just for somebody who just gets 2 minutes to go ahead of them. How is that even possible? How is that even acceptable? But we move and we must find solutions, because some of us will just really get tired of it. Okay? One of the worst agencies in this country is Foreign Affairs. I'm sure somebody can watch my videos. And you're doing well. So what are you doing here yourself? Are you doing well yourself at Foreign Affairs? Like, are you really doing what you're supposed to do? Are these people in line just for you to take somebody else who just been here for 2 minutes? Oh, come on. It is. Waste management come in all different forms, okay? Like, I mean, come on. Recycling. I saw one guy yesterday recycling like glass bottles. Yeah, he's gonna sell it to somebody who just gonna post, clean it, whatever, and then put drinks in it. That's a minor way to go about it. But we're talking about where do these people put trash? You know, we talk about it all the time, like, oh, you know, there's trash all over the place. I was having conversation this morning with Christopher. Was it you? I was saying, where are the people going to put the trash? Or I think it's Grace. Somebody I'm having conversation with. You want it clean. You want the streets to be clean, whatever. But where do you think these people put the trash? You know, if you guys go to parks in your various states or countries out of Africa, you know, at the park they have waste management. They have. Tell me where in Liberia a person. I'm angry. So let me just tell you today, I'm just angry.
Emma?
What?
We need to get off the road for a minute.
Alright. Alright guys, we gotta go. LBDI, okay, cool. Bye-bye.